Good afternoon and welcome to Audiotree Live. Today is Saturday, February 9th, 2013. And we've been very blessed today to have the Vans Warped Tour Acoustic Basement join us for a session today. And our first artist is Brian Marquee. Welcome to the studio, Brian.
Thank you, man.
It's a joy to have you guys in here, and just hearing you guys all tune up and sound check. We're really in for a delightful day. Let's just get it going, man. Let's get started.
Let's do it. This is a song of mine called 84 Rookie Card. Didn't care for Jesus Christ, gotta have above. Believed in something deeper, believed in one love. His heart and mind, strong and sharp, upon a dime. He belongs down here with us. Whoa, whoa. Sometimes life gets caught up in the spokes. Whoa, whoa. Like a 1984 rookie card. You could spend your whole life waiting to decide which road is best to take and which one is mine. Better to be black and blue from living life through and through. The wheels keep spinning round and round. Whoa, whoa. Sometimes life gets caught up in the spokes. Whoa, whoa. Like a 1984 rookie card. When forever comes crashing in, wings and bound, you start falling. The ground rushes for your head. When it's all said and done, we'll always be missing one. You left us with just one request. Home is where the heart is, even when it's underground. Home is where the heart is, even when it's underground. It's underground. Whoa, whoa. Sometimes life gets caught up in the spokes. Whoa, whoa. Like a 1984 rookie card. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah. Brian Marquee, Audiotree Live. Whew. Thank you so much, Brian.
Hey, thank you.
Beautiful.
Thanks for having us, man.
Oh, man. The pleasure's ours, bro. So you were the production manager for the Acoustic Basement tent on the Warped Summer Tour.
Yeah.
I'm hoping you can tell us how this acoustic tour came together as a little side thing.
Yeah, I mean, we had such a great time last summer with the acoustic basement stage, and people really dug it, and they were packing out the tent throughout the summer. So as the summer was going along, I was, talking to Koji while we were on the same bus together. I was like, man, it'd be really fun to make this into a tour where it's just the acoustic basement,
Yeah.
Carry the same vibe that we're trying to create out there at Warped Tour and just bring it to the clubs and some college shows. And yeah, so I just brought it to Kevin after Warped Tour. I was like, hey, Kevin, went really well this summer. What do you think about letting me do a satellite tour? So he says, sure, let's do it. Dope. So yeah, we booked it and hit the road and got 5 guys I was on Warped Tour with last summer. And they're also good friends of mine and happen to be amazing musicians. So it's pretty easy and pretty organic how it all came together. And
beautiful, man. Now, was it tough choosing the other guys that you would go out with? Because there's you have kind of a melting pot.
It was pretty tough because I have so many great artists to choose from last year, and it was based on availability, sure. And then also who I thought would be into doing it. Because it's a different kind of tour. It's all the 6 of us are all in a van together, 5 singers, and then Mark from My Lost Words, he's the unfortunate one. He's the only one who's not a front man, so poor him, he's stuck with us in the van. But yeah, we're just traveling the same van together. We stay in the same, hotel room together or crash on people's floors together. So it takes a certain kind of person to be able to vibe with that and do that. And,
no doubt.
But so far, it's been a lot of camaraderie and a lot of fun.
Thick as thieves, that family. To get out there. Beautiful. Well, it's a pleasure to have you in here.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for coming in and sharing your music with us
No
today.
problem. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, let's jump into another one.
Cool. I'm going to play a cover song if that's cool.
Totally.
Gonna tune up. Even though it's live.
No problem. You guys are playing the Beat Kitchen tonight. Let's talk about that. 8 o'clock show, 14 Bones. That's not to be missed. I think there's still tickets available for that acoustic basement here in Chicago. And then you guys are St. Louis, Nashville, Atlanta, Jacksonville, Tampa, Gainesville, West Columbia, Richmond, Newark, Philly, Asbury Park, Boston. Hometown show, Boston, finish with you. That's dope.
You're good. You're like the Micro Machines guy. You're fast. All right. This is a song by a little English band called Radiohead. This one's called High and Dry. Jumps in a week, I bet you think that's pretty clever, don't you, boy? Lying on your motorcycle, watching all the ground beneath you drop. You kill yourself for recognition, you kill yourself to never ever stop. Another mirror turning into something you and I. Don't leave me, don't leave me dry. Don't leave me, don't leave me dry. You'll be the one who cannot talk, and all your insides fall to pieces. You just sit there wishing you could still make love. They're the ones who let you when you think you've got the world all yourself. At you'll be the one screaming you ever had. It's the best thing that you ever had. The best thing that you had has gone away. Don't leave me, don't leave me dry. Don't leave me, don't leave me dry.
Brian Marquee, Audiotree Live.
I like hearing the clapping. It's nice.
Yeah, I like it gives a little love in there. Thanks again for coming in, Brian, man.
Thank you so much for having us.
No, this is awesome, dude. You guys got a nice tour ahead of you. Everybody should get out for this. And what's it like being by yourself? You used to be in a band called Therefore I Am, and so now you're gigging by yourself. What's that like, man?
It's way different. It's nerve-wracking.
Yeah, man.
I'm nervous for the first time when I play. For the first time in years. Like, I don't remember last time I was nervous. Maybe when I was a kid in, like, school plays. And just playing in bands, I just always, felt comfortable with, making a lot of noise and jumping around with my friends and acting like an idiot. And now it's just me and an acoustic. It's very nerve-wracking. I'm really hard on myself, so it's like I hear every little nuance. And but it's also, as much as it is scary, it is also exciting to be on my own, and the whole performance is just me and what I want to do. And not to mention, logistically speaking, it's great. It's just me, a guitar, a bag, and that's it. So it really
beautiful.
Slims down the whole process. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say the nervousness must lead to like thrillingness as well.
Yeah,
like, that's part of the beauty of it.
And the whiskey helps. So
the Jameson.
Yeah, Jameson helps.
Well, awesome. Well, thanks for coming in. Our next artist is Koji. I think he's gonna get
cool.
meander his way in, and I know you'll be back in here later joining him.
I will.
Awesome.
All right.
We got Koji. He's going to make his way here into the studio. We are in the studio with the Vans Warped Tour Acoustic Basement today, and it's quite the joy. They're at the Beat Kitchen tonight here in Chicago, 8 p.m., 17 and over show, 14 Bones. Hook that up. Fritz is in here, changing the tuner, getting everything. Here comes Koji. How you doing, Koji?
Great. How are you?
Oh, man. I'm doing beautiful. It's a pleasure to have you here, man.
Short guy.
Thanks for coming in, bro. Hey, before we get going, I'd like to talk a little bit about Color Make and your organization that you founded, and what's that all about?
Well, Color Make is sort of a collective. I don't like to say collective because that people can be kind of dismissive of that, but it's artists and activists doing art and activism, and sometimes doing both at the same time. But it's about celebrating community, most of all.
Nice.
Yeah. So we've done a lot of really cool advocacy projects over the years, and it's been a really rewarding pursuit.
Now, where do you guys base your the majority of your projects out of?
Out of the Northeast.
Okay.
And it's everything from working on a really localized scale to international social justice issues. What we want to do is show people that no matter what your resources are in terms of time and talent, you can find a way to engage with issues that are important to you, that you care about, and you can totally approach every problem in a way that's personal to you and really be effective for, what works in your life. I think a lot of people get really discouraged because you look at the whole picture, which is important. You need context, but when you look at the whole picture, it's almost overwhelming. Or not almost, but maybe it's just entirely overwhelming. Yeah. So it's really difficult to kind of rein it in and figure out how you can apply yourself in a way that's going to positively impact the world.
How can the one person make the difference, right?
Yeah. But I've been shown a lot of things by music, and one of them is that you can take whatever you have, if it's nothing or very little, and do a tremendous amount with it. And that's been the real power and the real role of music in my life, is just giving me an outlet and a vehicle to develop skills and to see the world, but also truly know that I'm accountable, I'm responsible, I could steer this ship, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, Color Make is about empowering other people and celebrating what we're able to do, you know? Hopefully encourage other people to reach for their potential.
Excellent, Koji. Thank you so much for sharing your methodology and theology with us today. It's awesome, man. Yeah, let's start with a song, man.
I'm gonna do 1.5 songs right now. And I woke because the sun was hitting different than before. Well, I know the autumn's coming, 'cause it's knocking on my door. I don't know what change this moment will sing. I don't know what this new season will bring. I know I'm a different man than I was 1 year before. Summer's taken off for some other hemisphere, and I am fine with that. Shorten up the days and let it fade right into black. I like the air when it tastes this way. It's like a wave I sent just before it breaks. This is stay. Stay there, stay right where you are. Stay there, stay right where you are. And now wait here, wait right where I am. If I'm careful with my eyes, I won't have to see you again. Now you know who you are. You know who you are, and who you wanna be, who you wanna be. Just stay clear. I don't roll too far. I just stay near. I can't pull myself away. And if I wait here, if I wait right where I am, if I'm careful with my eyes, I won't have to see you again. Now you know who you are. You know who you are. know who you are. You know who you are. And worst of all, I know who I am. Worst of all, I know who I am. And who I wanna be. And who I wanna be.
Koji on Audiotree Live. Beautiful, man. Hey, man, I want to hear about your childhood and what kind of music was playing in your household when you were growing up. Maybe before you could choose your own music, what was the kind of vibe that was going on?
Before I could choose.
Yeah, I want to hear about what you chose too after
yeah.
that. But like what started you off?
Well, my favorite things, I think, are the things like I didn't choose.
Right.
So I didn't choose to be a mutt. I'm Japanese, Filipino, Spanish, and Portuguese, born in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, where there are no Japanese, Filipino, Spanish, Portuguese people. So it makes it, even though your identity is always kind of obscured because you're kind of living out your life, I feel like it was pretty clear that something was different in my household, and so music was really representative of that. My mom played piano, my dad played guitar, both of them sang. The difference is my dad played guitar, and he played guitar all right, and he would sing, but it's a stretch calling it singing sometimes. I mean, he's great because he sings with heart, but my mom was the one with like just all the finesse. But she wouldn't sing in front of people,
So she had the delicate voice, but he was like wailing, basically.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm kind of the midpoint between both of my parents. And so I grew up hearing like lots of classical music and stuff like that from my mom. And she was like a huge fan of the Carpenters.
Yeah.
And my dad was all about surf rock because he grew up in Hawaii. I listened to a lot of traditional Hawaiian music.
Okay.
And he was also a huge fan of soul and Motown and just a lot of really, really great stuff. And I feel like what I naturally gravitated to was the American folk music, the Hawaiian music, and like soul and stuff like that. And so when I became an adolescent and I started to choose my own music, it kind of made sense that I just kind of went towards punk and rap, being sort of the next incarnations of those cultures,
Yeah.
So yeah, if you hear the breakup in my voice, if you hear any sort of blues there, that sort of despair and suffering is I'm reaching for Otis Redding,
Take it. Well, I mean, everything's connected in a certain way. Like, to me, Johnny Cash was like the original gangster rapper, Like,
oh, for
it just
sure.
depends on how you look at stuff.
That's a really good way to put that.
But, no, man, that's beautiful to hear about all your musical upbringing and the Hawaiian, the dulcet tones from Hawaii and everything. So it's gorgeous stuff. We're in the studio with Koji. This is Audiotree Live, and we've got the Vans Warped Tour Acoustic Basement in here with us.
Man, I don't use a pick. And I used to go to these workshops, and my dad would take me, and I would just like kind of not want to go. Like, oh, we're going to like this just weird place to hang out with a bunch of Hawaiian people, and I would go and I'd bring my guitar, and it'd be a Hawaiian slack key guitar workshop. So
nice.
My strumming style is kind of a horrible version of the strumming style I was taught on ukulele and classical guitars to play Hawaiian music.
Were there cats playing Weisenborns there and stuff like that, or was it all straight
There are
up
people
guitars?
bringing everything, steel string and classical and ukes and baritone ukes. So I never really followed that stuff up, but it's something that one of the most Asian propositions my parents ever made to me was like, we'll send you to Hawaii to live with like Hawaiian classical guitar masters, and you'll learn guitar from them. And that scared the shit out of me. So I was like, no, I don't want to do that. But in retrospect, I'm like, man, that would have been so cool. So I'm not gonna do it now, but I'm gonna make my kid do it.
Yeah. You know, the parents, they, you know, we question those things when we're young, and we realize as we get older, they are usually our parents were spot on.
Oh, so wise.
Yeah, man.
The good in me is the good in them, truly.
Your wisdom is showering us all, Koji. Thank you for being with us here today, man. Let's jump into another one, bro.
We're gonna do. All right, this one was gonna be with Brian Marquee.
Where?
This is the B-side to a tour-only 7-inch that I have, and it's a song that Ben Lee wrote for Evan Dando for his solo record, Baby on Board. The song's called All My Life, and it's just one of my all-time favorites. Just wait for sunshine to burn in full time, to be filled with hatred for the time I've wasted. I'm so impatient for a new sensation. God knows what I thought I'd do, bit my own sweetheart in two. All my life, thought I needed all the things I didn't need it all. My life, thought I wanted all the things I didn't want it all. Just hold my heartbeat, box by my feet, filled with glory, to speak a story, to feel the thunder, from the cloud I'm under. God knows what I thought I'd do, let my own sweetheart the way. All my life, thought I needed all the things I didn't need it all. My life, thought I wanted all the things I didn't want it all. My life, thought I wanted all the things I didn't need it all. Thought I needed all the things I didn't need it all. My life, thought I wanted all the things I didn't want it all. My life, thought I needed all the things I didn't need it all. My life, thought I wanted all the things I didn't want it all. My life, I thought I needed all the things I didn't need it all. My life, I thought I wanted all the things I didn't want it all.
Yeah! Beautiful, Koji, Brian Marquee. Outstanding. Come on, give me fives there, dude. Amazing. Outstanding. Koji.
Thank you very much.
Hey, man, I want to, instead of asking another question, you got another song for us, man? You want to squeeze another one in here for us before we get in the next guys? We got a Lost for Words coming in shortly.
Sure.
Yeah, Koji, let's do one more.
I'll do, all right. I probably shouldn't do this.
I didn't want to throw you a curveball. I'm sorry.
Actually, I'm not going to do that one. Let me think about this. I got you.
Nice.
All right, this song is about This song is about the journey. And I'm glad mine led me here today. I've really enjoyed meeting everybody here. This is the first song that's going to be on an album that's coming out on Run for Cover Records in April. And it's about forward movement. It's about courage and daring and just the joy and terror of life. And I think if there was only one song I had to sing at the end of my life, this might be it. I was alone and reckless. My soul was still but ready to fight. It was a beautiful time in my life. It was a beautiful time in my life. Wound up abroad, search for a girl whose name I knew, but if you guys could not remember, like chasing a ghost in your house that's not there. Say that you knew, yes I do, yes I swear. It was a beautiful time in my life. Summertime sticking to skin on my ribs. Done all I can and I gave what I could give. And if you don't know by now it don't end. If you think that you're through, well that's your way to live. Then again, I don't know anyway. Wound up abroad, search for a girl whose name I knew, but if you guys could not remember, like chasing a ghost in your house that's not there. Say that you knew, yes I do, yes I swear. It was a beautiful time in my life. 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 That's it.
Koji! Beautiful, man. Outstanding.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Koji. We're in the studio today with the Vans Warped Tour Acoustic Basement. Coming in next, we've got A Loss for Words. Matt and Mark shaking hands with Koji as they walk in here.
Thank you, man.
How's it going, guys?
Awesome. How you doing, man? We got busted. Sups.
Matt, did you send out any vines, dude?
Yeah, I love Vine, man. That app's gonna be the biggest thing.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, right?
Way better than Instagram.
6 seconds. 6 Seconds of Pleasure.
Of madness.
I know people on Instagram would be unhappy.
I know, right? People are gonna start following me. Start following me now.
So what's it like, you guys? You guys are performing as a duo. You guys usually are 5 pieces. How's that different for you here?
It's good. I mean, it's cool. This tour is very simple with some really good friends, good people. Koji, Brian, Jeff, and Vinnie, and then my best friend Mark over here. And
Yeah.
it's cool, man. We just chill in a van together. It's really casual and just good times.
Nice. Now, did the rest of the guys want to come and like play tambourine and bongos?
Yeah,
and
our
stuff?
bass player was like, "Come on, guys, come on!"
Right?
But we're like, "Dude, there's no room, man."
Yeah, we did it this way all summer anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it makes sense.
don't rock the boat. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Stir the pot.
Yeah, no.
Well, welcome to Audiotree, you guys. It's a pleasure to have you. In
Thank
here.
you for having us, man.
Let's jump into a song.
Cool. This song's called "America Needs a New Sweetheart," and it's off our split 7-inch with Such Gold. Steady, 6 months in a limbo. So light, I watch you slowly let go. Try and show me how you've grown. I don't believe you. And keep up appearances. And keep hanging on. Keep hanging on. Being alone is what gets you through the days. Face it, baby. Hang on to your own feelings. And now we go our separate ways. Face it, baby. Hang on to your own feelings. And now that's bottle figures. Intentions winter blue. Whimsical stares. Did you like us to you? Falling for every empty truth. I don't believe you're being alone is what gets you through the days. Face it, baby. Hang on to your own feelings. And now we go our separate ways. Face it, baby. Hang on to your own feelings. And now, whoa. We're always out of time. We're in the same old lines. Now you're making cameos in other girls' lives. You build them up in my wake. Romantic fantasies. You always had your plan to get carried away. Yeah. Being alone is what gets you through the days. And face it, baby. Hang on to your own feelings. Now we go our separate ways. Face it, baby. Hang on to your own feelings. Now, whoa, yeah. You always had your plan to get carried away. Yeah. Cool.
A loss for words.
Oh, yeah.
Audiotree Live.
Cameras freak me out, man. I'm not gonna lie. So my sweat is pouring down into my armpit area. If you can see that, it's what it is.
Oh man, it's very masculine, man. It's,
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
all good, dude.
I can smell it.
No problem,
Yeah.
dude. Hey, when you guys are in the van, you guys are all out with this acoustic basement tour. How do you guys decide who gets to play the music in the van?
Actually, well, see, because when our band goes, the driver controls. But we've all been pretty friendly, because everybody's listening to different stuff. So someone's like, "Have you heard this?" And we're like, "No." And they're like, "Can I put it on?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Nice.
So that's kind of how it goes. I mean, everybody's giving each other lessons on, different types of artists that people haven't heard. So it's cool.
Yeah, that's cool, man. They're hipping each other. So nobody's like, "Oh man, did you guys get like skips and stuff?" You're like, "Dude, I can't hear this song right now. Like, we gotta skip it and stuff."
No, I feel like if you're in that mode, then you're just gonna put your headphones on and be like, I'm
Fair
not dealing with whatever
Fair
anybody's
enough.
listening to.
Fair enough. Now, when you guys are out, do you guys have board games, table games that you guys play?
I wish. I'm so glad you brought that up. Because I love games that I think people haven't heard of, like Diplomacy. Have you heard of that?
No. What's diplomacy?
It's a war game of World War I, and you have like these little like pieces, and
Is it
they're
like
awesome.
Axis and Allies or Risk?
That's
or
my
something?
favorite. Axis and Allies is the best.
That's a
Diplomacy is
classic.
awesome. So if you get down, man, I'll come out here and we can.
Dude.
I can show you how I run the world. You know.
Let's role play like a mug, dude. Role play.
I've only lost once in Access and Allies.
Oh shit.
Either side, I'm a nerd like that. I just love.
Matt
Love war
Schwarzkopf
games.
over here, and he's
Yeah.
calling his general tendencies.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Well, it's good. It's nice to have a healthy little gameplay on the road, so you guys aren't driving each other crazy. Whether it's like a shmoo war or darts.
I actually want to go get Access and Allies tonight and be like, guys, this is what we're doing tonight. I'm sorry. I volunteered everybody.
I think they're in. I don't know. They're all nodding and smiling there. I think they're down.
You guys in?
Yeah, but I don't know if we have that much time on our hands. Doesn't it take like forever to play?
Yeah, it's like a.
Yeah, it's like a 10-day game.
Yeah, yeah, exactly,
For
yeah.
sure. We're in the
Yeah.
studio with a Loss for Words. It's a pleasure to have you guys in. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
Let's
Man.
jump into another one.
Cool. We're gonna do a cover song of one of our favorite R&B artists who's currently I think nominated for like 5 Grammys or something like that, Miguel. So we're gonna do a song called All I Want Is You.
I wonder sometimes, I wonder if I was wrong. Trying to do right by you got me here, and all I am is alone. 'Cause her eyes and those sips and this don't compare at all. And no, 'cause the best only do is distract me. But now, deep down, when I face it, all I want is you, yeah. All I want is you, you now. All I want is you now. And baby, now that you're gone, gone, gone. 'Cause being your friend was killing me softly. But those voices wonder where I went wrong. It was my fault and the wrong time. But all these regrets seem exhausting. 'Cause her eyes and those sips and this don't compare at all. And no, 'cause that only do is distract me. But now, deep down, when I face it, all I want is you. All I want is you, you now. All I want is you now. Baby, now that you're gone, 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 gone. 'Cause they don't smile or smell like you. Now they don't make me laugh or even cook like you. Now they don't photograph. Now they don't sex like you. Let's face it, I can't replace it. That's why all I want is you, yeah. All I want is you, you now. All I want is you now. Baby, now that you're gone, 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 gone. All I want is you. All I want is you now. All I want is you, you now. All I want is you now. Baby, now that you're gone, 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 and gone, and gone.
Matt and Mark from A Loss for Words. Beautiful, you guys.
Well, he's the beautiful one. We just imitate the beautifulness, you know?
Hey,
Miguel's
talk to
killing
us
it.
about this. You guys got a new record coming out, man. You guys are working on
Yeah,
it.
yeah. We actually have been writing. We have like 14 new songs, and we're stoked, man. It's just time. Last record, ran its course. We had a lot of fun. We did Warped Tour this summer. Did the Glamour Kills tour with the Wonder Years, Polar Bear Club, Transit, Story So Far. That was a fun tour.
Beautiful.
So now it's time to put out a new record and start the cycle all over again. You know, just
Yeah,
have
man.
fun playing music with our friends. You know.
Awesome. Awesome. Get the tour cycle going again. Rick, we got going one more with The Loss for Words? Are we rotating in? Or is it Vinny's turn? I think. Oh, we got one more. We got one more
do
for
one
you
more?
guys. Yeah.
To hold your breath.
Oh, I was gonna say do Paradise.
Okay, we do Parrot, yeah.
Yeah, quickie. I guess he's taking the tuner. I guess we are. I'm sorry. We guess we are rotating on.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you guys.
We've been rotated. Well, thank you.
We have been rotated.
We've been rotated.
Hey, talk to
on
us
our
before you
audition.
guys get out of here. I want to hear about a profound concert that you guys saw, man.
Before
Yeah,
we've
you've
seen.
witnessed that. You guys have witnessed.
Ooh, that's rough. that's tough.
A concert that, I
Yeah,
remember
I'm
seeing
trying
the
to think of,
Police when I
like-
was a young
I'd say one
man.
that blew my mind was I saw Mary J. Blige and D'Angelo over the summer. It was just a random thing. I was getting some seafood down in South Boston.
Yeah.
And I looked at the pavilion and I was like, Mary J. I walked over there, got tickets, and went. And
D'Angelo
she's still
killing
killing it. Mary J. is a beautiful woman. I don't know who broke her heart, but she's torn, and I want to save her.
Yeah, man, I'm feeling you.
I want to be her comfort.
Yeah, Mary J. can't always be cut in half.
It's
can she?
funny that we always talk about this, who like the best female R&B singer is right now. Actually, we have the argument between Mary J. and
Lauryn Hill.
Hill.
Okay.
I'm a Mary J. guy too, and he used to be Lauryn Hill.
I was
but
on
think
Hill
he
at
got
first, but
converted.
then when I saw her soul like pierce me, and I was like, oh man, it's Mary J. all day. So who do you got? What's your concert? Stop talking about my concert, man. Find your own concert, dude.
I don't
I'm
have,
going
I don't
Kelly
have
Rowland.
a concert as good as that one, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, no worries, man. If you can't think of one, it's all good.
No,
Nickelback. Come on, there's gotta be a
Yeah,
few bands.
there's
Nickelback.
definitely. Oh well, we played a concert about 2 years ago in Milwaukee at the Rave.
Right.
We were on
Going
tour
with this.
with Ghost Inside, but the upstairs venue, we were playing in the basement. The upstairs venue, Seven Dust was on, and that's like
Ah.
one of, I'm kind of a new
That- yeah,
metalhead
yeah,
and
those
whatever.
guys
It
slay,
happens,
dude.
but they were still killing it. They played all the hits. We got to stand side stage
Oh,
watching
dope.
it. It was,
And that dude's a
it was-
beast.
yeah.
I would not talk shit to that guy. He would definitely whip everybody's ass.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, but
And he
that's
gets that reverse.
He's like
head
an MMA
thing.
guy or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So
Thank you guys so much for coming in, man.
thank you so much for having us. We appreciate it.
Oh,
Oh,
Thank you.
awesome, you guys. Awesome. Again, these guys are at the Beat Kitchen tonight for the Acoustic Basement Tour. Vinny, how's it going?
Hey.
How you doing, man?
Doing well. How are you?
Does Liverpool play tomorrow, man?
They play on Monday.
Okay, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I was going to say tomorrow's Sunday, so they do play Monday. Who's your favorite footballer from Liverpool? of all time?
Steven Gerrard is my favorite
Yes.
human.
I go back to John Barnes. I love the
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Jamaican
he's a
guy.
legend, man.
Yeah, man. Dope. Well, thank you for coming in and being here with us today, Vinny. It's just lovely
Thanks.
to have you in the studio, and it's just all part of an amazing day. So let's just jump right into one of your songs, man.
Nice. Cool. I just released my solo EP this week, and this is the first song off that. It's called Somehow the World Keeps Turning.
When England took my mother's youngest son, she demanded him back, she said. Don't make me worry, son. This isn't the time to run. And you're always thinking until the thinking's done. And talking myself down gets so hard. And all I know is I don't wanna die in my car. I can't get out of my head, just like it's always been. He's in the mirror staring back at me, smiling through his worn down teeth. I tell him you make me sick, and the bullshit is getting thick. And sometimes the hardest part is just getting on with it. And talking myself down gets so hard. And all I know is I don't wanna die in my car. I can't get out of my head, just like it's always. yourself down gets so hard. And all I know is I don't wanna die in my car. The war inside my head keeps raging, and somehow the world keeps turning. Yeah, somehow the world keeps turning. Yeah, somehow the world keeps turning.
Yes. Vinnie Caruana in the studio, Audiotree Live. Vinnie, you've been on the road. You've been gigging for quite a long time. You've done band projects, solo projects. I'm wondering if you have any advice for up and coming bands that you could give them on how to cut their teeth, how to pave their own way.
The way I learned was to get on tour and just do it, and it seems like that's the way again, which is kind of cool. That's the real way.
Right.
That was the way it always was. Well, in punk music and indie music.
Right in the 90s, that kind of changed a little bit with CDs.
It's like I have all these followers, I have all these, hits on my Friendster or whatever it was back then.
Friendster.
And, I think the most important thing for real music, like for real, sincere, honest type of music, is just tour and do what you do and show people what you can do in a real, live, honest setting.
Yeah. Yeah, well, with that said, I'm wondering if you can share like a really crazy, amazing day that you spent on the road, a memorable day. For better or for worse, maybe.
Let's see. I had a very memorable day in one of my old bands called The Movie Life. It was at night. We were driving from... This was the most memorable day of my life. We were driving from Minnesota towards Seattle. We had an off day. We were going to meet up with a tour. Right. At about 5 a.m, woke up to basically the exact same thing as Metallica behind the music, as far as like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And next thing I knew, the van rolled over and I was dumped out the side window of the van onto the snow in my sleeping bag. Holy shit. And that was the most epic day of my life. Myself and all my friends survived, and
everybody was safe. And
we had some injuries, but nothing immortal. But it's not. There's been no other day that's affected me as much. That's for sure.
Yeah, I can understand that. That's very heavy.
But I seriously landed and was like they do when they land gnarly gymnastics stuff in the Olympics.
Vinnie, the gods were watching over you guys that day.
Somebody was.
Yeah.
The rock gods.
To keep grinding. Thanks so much for being here, Vinnie, and sharing that story with us, sharing your music with us. The pleasure's all ours.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Let's hear another one.
All right, cool. This one's also from my debut solo record, City by the Sea. I always think about my grandfather when I sing this one.
Miles and depressing miles of tombstones and flower shops, and I never expected to take this lonely road to you. I'm saying goodbye the right way, like flowers on a grave. We set them on fire to put air in your tires, and now you're with your best friends who came and went. Boy, you're in heaven. everything's still in place. It's almost like you're there, and somehow you'd walk in, if just for a second. We're saying goodbye the right way, like flowers on a grave. We set them on fire to put air in your tires, and now you're with your best friends who came and went. Boy, you're in heaven. By the right way, like flowers on a grave. We set them on fire to put air in your tires, and now you're with your best friends who came and went. Boy, you're in heaven. Boy, you're in heaven. Boy, you're in heaven.
Vinnie Caruana, Audiotree Live. Outstanding.
Thank you very much.
Vinnie, what's your favorite Saturday night album to put on? You want to listen to front to back? Record that just rejuvenates you, makes you feel good.
That's a good question. You know, lately, the record that my party Saturday night record, like I'm going out and I'm getting dressed and I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Lately, it has been Julian Casablancas' solo record.
Yeah.
It's super rad.
It's a cool record, man.
Yeah, it's my favorite Strokes record.
Vibe. Right, dude? It is a Strokes record to a certain degree,
Yeah,
isn't it?
kind of, a little bit.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. Is Jeff coming in, or do we have time for one more with Vinnie? All right, here comes Jeff.
He's coming in.
Before Jeff gets in here, tell us about this beautiful guitar you're playing, Vinnie, man. This thing's
Oh yeah, I'm really lucky. I have Takamine guitars, and James at Takamine gave me a call. He's an old punk kid. I wouldn't even call him a kid. He's an old punk dude from Jersey. You know, from the school of like, you know, Lifetime and all those guys, and he's a super righteous dude. And he got in touch with me when he started working with this company, and you know, he really believes in my music, and he said, I wanna get you some guitars. And I'm like, well, I mean, what kind of deal can you get? And he's like, no, I want to get you guitars.
Get you some guitars.
And I'm just like, so when this showed up, I think my brother saw it in the mail and opened it and was just like, that case is worth more than my guitar. And this thing, I love this thing. I'm really happy with it. And
it's gorgeous.
So thanks to James.
Is it like sort of abalone inlay there and everything?
Yeah, exactly.
It's incredible, man.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's got bits of Real Panther in it.
Real Panther. Nice. You going Anchorman on me and shit.
All right, well, thanks for having me.
No, Vinnie, thank you for coming in and playing music. We're just get Jeff in here now. Yeah, Vinnie. These guys are all at the Beat Kitchen tonight for the Vans Warped Acoustic Basement Tour.
Thanks, bye.
Thanks again, Vinnie.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Jeff, how you doing, man?
How are you?
Welcome to Audiotree, bro.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, man. Pleasure's all ours, bro. We've had an amazing day. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, it's been a real good day for us too.
So yeah, man, we could talk about. There's a lot of things we could talk about, Jeff. But I think we just love to just get right in.
Yeah,
Let's just hear a song.
there's a lot of stuff we could talk about.
Yeah, no doubt. We can talk about music or pizza. Super Bowl blackout.
Pizza? Did you say? I'm like the only person in the world that doesn't like pizza.
No, you're not a pizza guy. Are you a sandwich person though? You like sandwiches?
Yeah, I like sandwiches. Okay.
Yeah. Fair enough. We're in the studio with Jeff Rickley. This is Audiotree.
Yeah? All right, this is a song off my first solo thing, which all my solo stuff is free. And this is off of a thing called Mixtape 1. And the song's called New Sympathies. I have to confess, made my bed, now sleep in it alone. Gonna have bad dreams. Captains of industry, time to sail the seven seas, oh no. You should think twice. Sweet, sweet, sweet kerosene. A lonely light walks with me to make a mess. I have to confess, I'm in my bed now, asleep in it alone. Can have bad dreams at the bottom of the sea, the waves crashing down, sight and the sound of a sinking ship goes with it. I should have from above, a groan and a creak, crackle and streak of a spark set free. It's learning to sing unholy sounds like God's open mouth. The words can waves just to drown out all the please, please, please of the damned who hear what it says, and it says don't breathe. Watch the string fell for you guys in the raft and it's upside down. Your rise when they sink and the sky's going out. Well, there's this in the drink and the ship's gonna howl. Passengers talk and they're starting to tell. The captain on deck is pacing around, waving his arms, trying to comfort the crowd, singing please, 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 one at a time. Please, 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 stay calm. We're all gonna die.
Jeff Rickley, Audiotree Live, Vans Warped Tour Acoustic Basement. Jeff, I'd love to hear from you in regards to your earliest musical memory as a child.
My earliest musical memory as a child would probably be my mom had sort of all the original Beatles records in 7 inches from when she was a kid, and I had one of those blue and yellow Fisher Price plastic record players that you should never put anything good on. But she left me at home for the day when she went to work, and I listened to every single Beatles record on my Fisher Price and dragged the needle across it until I found the songs that I really loved and destroyed her priceless collection of music. And she was okay with it, actually, because she was like, well, at least now you will have great taste for the rest of your life or whatever.
Nice.
But yeah, that was I guess that was probably my first memory. I was
How
probably
old do you reckon?
3.
Yeah,
3-ish.
wow.
Yeah. When I was 5, my parents took me to see my first concert, which was Jackson Browne and Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's
so that was a
incredible.
pretty good first concert.
Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young?
And Young, yes, one of the rare appearances of all of them.
Unbelievable. Did they play Ohio, or do you
They
remember?
played Ohio. They played Helpless, which is still my favorite song of theirs.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal. Thank you so much for being here, Jeff.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Oh, man. Let's hear
Another one? All right. This is also from mixtape 1. It's called Your Love is a Pawn Shop. Your love is a pawn shop, and everything in it is used. An old magazine rack, one pair of shoes, a leather valise, a bag, old beaten blues in that dress. I bet it looks nice on you. Let's go for a dance in the back. Let's light those kerosene rags and we'll spin round and round the fire. Jukebox is playing our song, like it plays anything at all but the worn out second-hand men who come into our shop to get burned out again. 'Cause Jesus don't show up with a redemption ticket for any second-hand prayers when your love is a pawn shop. Your love is a pawn shop, but everything in it is mine. I just traded it in to try to buy some time for us to figure it out. No, it was wise, but tell me now, is it gonna be alright? Come on, come take me by the hand and look me in the eyes, make me understand. Round and round the shop, hiding my doubt, now I see. I don't see anything at all but the worn out second-hand women I let into my life. I let them out again, 'cause Jesus don't show up with a six-pack and friends for any second-hand liar who sings love is a pawn shop.
Jeff Rickley,
Thank you.
Audiotree Live. Jeff, you're involved in some incredible projects. Most people know about Thursday. I'd love to hear about United Nations, though, and the crazy scenario that you've had with this band.
Yeah, United Nations has been like a whole nother thing. Just from the kind of like wild cast of lineups that we've had, the legal issues with even saying who was in the band.
The artwork and the band
artwork.
name.
Yeah, the artwork was this amazing anarchist artist named James Cotty did the first record. And we knew that we were probably going to at least get a cease and desist, if not a lawsuit, over the cover is basically Abbey Road with the Beatles on fire. And then what we didn't expect was to have United Nations actually sue us for the name. And then so our second record was another amazing artist from Australia named Ben Frost, and he did like a riff on the Sex Pistols. So the name of that 7 inches, Never Mind the Bombings, Here's Your Six Figures. And yeah, so it's been kind of wild. We have a new 7-inch that's recorded, and
Rad.
yeah, we'll probably be doing more stuff with him.
Cool. Now, are you guys planning on doing a Thursday thing as well? Are you guys going to hit the road again? at
No,
some
no.
point?
Thursday has been done for about a year now.
Okay.
Same lineup for 15 years, and you know, by far the most proud I've ever been of anything I've done in my life, for sure.
Incredible. Well, again, it's a pleasure to have you here. It's an honor to have you in here.
Thank you,
Jeff,
man.
with
Thanks
us,
for having me.
And yeah, man, we'd love to hear another one if you've got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I think maybe I'll play a Thursday song. It's sort of the first solo song that I ever wrote, but the band convinced me that it would make a cool Thursday song. It's called Time's Arrow.
Awesome.
falls up off the stream. The clocks turn backwards in retreat. Footsteps fall off of our feet. See the tears crawling up cheeks, turning back to pain. Slap got pulled right off of it. We all fall back into bed again. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. When you see what you've done, you wanna take it back and do it all. Oh, 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 oh. But you can't, and it's killing you. Well, the doctor comes in off the street. Stitch gets pulled out of the bleed. Mothers jump down in their seat. You can see time's arrow turning back to me. The children get a night, disappear into a sigh. We'll all rise like snowflakes in the sky tonight.
Jeff Rickley, Audiotree Live, unbelievable. Thank you so much, Jeff. Thank you so much. I wish we had time for everybody else to play more songs, but we're out of time today. And thank you again. Jeff, Vinnie, Mark, Matt, Koji, Brian. Beautiful day today, unbelievable. This has been the Vans Warped Tour Acoustic Basement here on Audiotree Live. Let's give our engineers a big round of applause. Rick, Patrick, and Jake are always hooking it up. Our videographers, Brian, Jane, Justin, Megan, Brian, Michael, Adam are in the house. Incredible. Here comes Rick. This has been Audiotree Live. What a day. What a day. I can't believe this day is done. This has been Audiotree Live for Saturday, February 9th, 2013. We've been in the studio with the Vans Warped Tour Acoustic Basement. Unbelievable day. My name is DJ Evil Vince. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Get your ass to the Beat Kitchen tonight to catch this tour. Good night. Dudes!